Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Mob Psycho 100 season 2 episode number season 3 sorry episode number 2 reaction. All right, the previous episode, it was the beginning of season 3 and we get to see Mob, like doing his normal school life, like going through his normal school life and all that. And he comes across a situation where he suddenly starts thinking about like the whole career survey thing. He starts thinking about what he's going to do in his future and starts kind of thinking a little bit more about it and realizing he has no idea, unlike all the other students who has some kind of a like a plan, has figured something out. So he's like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do, and he's like thinking too much about it and starts kind of stressing about it. And a few things happen. He asks Reagan for advice. At first Reagan just jokes around, but in the end he does give him like a proper answer. And we also meet like another like a customer who is, who we thought who was being haunted, and turns out his own negativity was bringing in the spirit. And Reagan was able to realize that and was quickly able to tell Mob and um what was the other guy's name? Oh boy, I forgot his name. The new guy, both of them, to help out and like to destroy the spirit. And stuff like that happens. In the end, Reagan does give Mob a proper answer. He says that, yeah, you have a lot of time left. He also kind of recounts his own tale of how he started the psychic agency and all that. So it's like, yeah, you have enough time. You don't have to think too much about it. You have your whole life left for you. So yeah, and in the end there was like a little scene where we get to see like Dimple who goes on top of the broccoli, and he says something like my time has come or something like that. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Maybe in this episode we'll get an answer. So let's begin. This is episode number 2. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles in the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Damn. What? Wait, what is going on? Is this a reference? Okay, it's the opening. Hmm. Yokai Hunter Amakusa Haruaki appears, the threat to 100 demons. Oh my god, don't say it like that. What? Why? Why? What? Just because you don't have a... Oh my god. Genius! Yes! I knew that's what he was going to say. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to do that, you know. Oh boy. He can probably make something, you know. Ooh. Yeah, well. 22%, my god. Oh, the student council. Oh, damn, there's so many. Where? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Confirmation of after school activity. Oh my god. 2 weeks only. Yeah. Oh boy. What? You want to raise or something? Okay. Yeah, that seems like a good opportunity, you know. Oh. Oh no. Okay, okay. It's good, but obviously there you go. Nice, Reagan. I was thinking what he was going to say. Nice. Oh boy. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, this is this guy. This yokai hunter or what? Oh. Nice. Ah. Ah. Oh wow. Incident. Okay. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, these are the clients. Yeah. Hey. They probably took his weapon. Oh no, he has it with him. All right, let's hear what you have to say. Ah, makes sense. You don't know who you're talking to. This is Reagan. Wait, then what are you? He forgot. He forgot his lines. Yes. Time is money, you know. Hey, Reagan has had enough. Oh my god. Okay, Reagan will be pissed now. He'll be like, speak quicker. There you go. Ah, okay, so yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. They limited try to. Oh yeah, true. Maybe he can hire you. Yeah, he will. Oh, does he have money with? Oh my god, he has a lot. Yo. Okay. No, no, it's probably real. Ooh, it's real. Yeah, this is a big one, you know. Ah, it's a big client. I mean, well, oh my god. Well, if you give a 1 million yen to someone, I'm sure they'll become your friend. Oh, Mob is here. Okay. He'll be your real friend. Come on, Mob. Yeah, yokai hunting. Nah, he's yeah. Yeah. He's white tea poison, you know. Nothing can stop him. What? Well, you got your money, so yeah. Okay. Well, oh, he's thinking about the school. Okay. Costume making budget. I don't think it'll cost that much. You need a, like a white cloth only. 31%. He's getting stressed out thinking about, you know. Oh my god. Yo, oh my. No one's sitting beside him. Okay. Can Mob sense something? Can it sense something? Oh, is this a broccoli root or whatever? I don't know. His sword. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh my god. Yeah, that might work. Oh, really? Yeah, there really is someone here. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to fight them, you know. You're the experienced person here. Oh my god. This seems like a perfect haunted house, like, you know, opportunity. Oh my god. Oh my god, yo! Okay. Wait, what? Alright, there you go. But nice, Serizawa. Let's go. Damn, he just used the. Well, he's a sidekick. Oh my god, there's more of them. Salt shower! Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, he's using his business cards to attack. Okay, I don't think that's a good idea. What is that? Is that Yaki? The four generals. What's going on? These are like some random. Yeah. I don't have creative. We'll just beat them up and take their costume, you know? That might work. I guess they're like, they're yokai, they'll disappear if you beat them, so. Damn, look at that. Oh my, what the hell? Oh, nice. Right. The veteran yokai hunter. Yeah. Oh, nice. In this. Yeah. Oh, damn, look at that. It's nice that Mob has someone to help him out now, nowadays. Like, Reagan helps out, but. Hey, this is my final form, let's go. What the hell? He has tentacles? Yeah? Oh my god, this reminds me of One Punch Man so much. You know the first episode? Reagan's like, hire me. Yeah, Reagan. Oh no, is he going to take away the money or something? Oh no. Will he be like, yeah? What the? Oh, hey, Reagan, don't go. Yeah, like what did you expect, Reagan? Do you think someone was? Can he like make? I don't think so. He's probably like he has like a greater sensitivity to see spirits. Yeah, he's going to make the costume. Hmm. Well, technically, this helped out this whole exercise, yokai hunting. Nah, that's not happening. Great yokai king. It'll be difficult to make this, like how. Damn. Okay, this will be difficult to make. Oh, there you go. They're making it. So the cultural festival is here. Is that his like takoyaki costume? Oh my god, he's wearing a Reagan. Oh, they gave him salt. It's like a little activity they can do. Yeah, that was nice. Nice. Today's mates. Oh my god, Ritz. Yo, Ritz. Oh, show is here. Oh, oh no. Yeah. Well, yeah. Defeated the great yokai king. Like an nice. He has like an achievement page. Okay, this is the ending. Okay, this is a very nice song. Okay. Oh wait, there's still something left. Oh my god, what's going on here? Is that the roots? Oh, this is, oh god, this is bad. We saw those roots coming out, you know? Okay, that's it. Alright. So, this episode, we begin with, what's his name? Amakusa? I think that was his name. Amakusa, yeah, the yokai hunter Amakusa is here. Now, at the beginning, I was like, what's going on here? Like, you know, like, it was like suddenly like a new character is introduced. Like, I was thinking like, were they like making a reference or something to some, I don't know, some other show or something. But then, you know, like, we see that nah, he's actually like a character here. So, in Mob's class, now this part, you know what? I'm going to read this part again. They were selecting, you know, like the whole cultural festival thing, what people are going to do what. Who doesn't have a job yet? Oh, I understand now. I was so confused here. I was like, you know, I was thinking she was talking about the career survey thing. I was like, what the hell? Like, why is she bringing that up over here? No, she means doesn't have a job yet. By that, she means who doesn't have any job assigned to them yet in this cultural festival. Makes more sense. I was so confused in this part. I was like, what the hell? Why did she suddenly bring out the, you know, because that's what was going in on my head at that moment. Because the previous episode, they were talking about the career survey, and suddenly, like, you know, the girl said, like, oh, those who don't have a job, like, you know, if you don't have any preference, we'll, like, you know, make you into another group. So makes more sense. She was talking about the duties in this cultural festival, not the career survey job. There you go. Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, what? Why? How does that link to this? You know? Okay, so yeah, there's like a few characters we see here. I think two of the new characters we kind of get to meet a little bit better. Nido, Sagure, Kageyama, and Inukawa. These, like, you know, Nido, Sagure, and Inukawa. They meet Mob, and one of the guys was already, we already knew him, you know, from the before, and here they were, like, you know, given duties to see to the costumes of the ghosts, and obviously they were like, ah, it's like, you know, it's a ghost costume, so just put like a white cloth with some, like, you know, holes in the eyes, that'll do. But Mob, we know Mob takes everything quite, like, you know, especially these type of things, quite seriously. He's like, no, we should do this properly, you know, like whenever, like, maybe we're given a duty, and you know, like, we should do this properly. And they were like, oh my god, we have to do these things, like, you know, obviously they were like, yeah, we could have just let this, like, you know, be done with just having like a white cloth and, like, you know, making like two holes for the eyes. It would have been enough. But yeah, why are we going to do this? They were kind of like, you know, like, just complaining about it. But Mob was like, no, like, you know, we'll think about something, you know, that would be, we should do at least in this type of situation. And he was having a little bit trouble to interact with everyone because it's the first time he's, like, you know, like, doing a group project and stuff. He was kind of stuttering his words. Okay, all right, and the next scene we see the student council. Ritsu is like, why in this culture fair should we have everyone, like, you know, like, dress, like, you know, like, have like a cost dress maid cafe, like, you know, what the hell is that? Because I'm pretty sure Ritsu knew that he would have to put on, like, you know, like, he would have to process. Since he didn't want to do that, he was like, why do we have this, you know? But the student council president is like, oh, it's fine, you know, don't worry about it, you know, like, it seems okay. Okay, you know what, let me read what things they are doing. There was like a list. Okay, Salt Middle School booth of event by class, takoyaki booth, concert venue, cross dressing cafe, mosaic art, haunted house, play Romeo and Princess Kaguya. Romeo and Princess Kaguya, okay. Pancakes booth, stained glass exhibit, dance, balloon art, okonomiyaki booth, chocolate banana booth. Okay, there you go. Each class is doing like a separate thing. Obviously Mob is, I think, 2-1, they're doing the haunted house. All right, and The cross-dressing cafe is 1-3, which is obviously Ritsu's class, I'm guessing. Okay, now student council president's like, it's okay, no problem. And he was like, what the hell, like, I'll have to dress up now. You know, he didn't want that. And okay, so, and we see all the other different people doing different things. Subom is like, in probably in the cooking thing, while these body improvement people, they're like, doing their own thing. And Mob is like, oh my god, like, what am I supposed to do? He only has like a white cloth, and he's like, what am I supposed to do? He's getting stressed out about that whole thing, while Reigen is getting stressed out because of a different thing. His site, no one's coming. He's like, what is going on? Like, should I like do some advertisement or something, like, something like that maybe we should do. And here Serizawa gives him like a poster with like, like middle school, and he's talking about like, yeah, I want to go there and like improve myself, like, he wants to do that. And I was thinking if Reigen was going to say something like, oh, you should like, put more attention here or something like that, but he didn't say that. It's nice to see that Reigen is like, little by little he himself is changing, because if this was the previous Reigen, he would have probably said something like that. But after the whole thing with Mob in season 2, the whole thing, he's definitely like, more supportive of all the other characters and what they want to do. So he's like, oh, it's okay, no problem, you do what you got to do. And then he's in his head, he's like, okay, we have Mob, no problem for now at least. And while he was thinking of all these, in comes Amakusa, the yokai hunter, and he's like, yes, I'm going to like, he's like, I'm going to go in like this and introduce myself like this, like, and he just goes in and draws the introduction, like the whole, I think like the Tanomo, like the way he kind of comes in, I think that's like, like when you go to like a, I don't know, like, to like a dojo or something, that's how they introduce themselves. I've seen that in a few animes, they do that, in dojos when they go there, something like that. Or no, not in dojo, sorry, never mind. Like, people who were like in the older, what can I say, like, in the previous generations, they kind of, if they came to like a new place, I think that's how they introduce themselves or something. I'm not quite sure, but that was, I'm guessing that he was trying to do that here. And he comes in and he kind of fumbles his words. And Reigen is like, okay, like, what the hell is this guy saying? I don't understand 90% of the things he's saying. And he's like, I'm sorry, we have a client, so, we should go. And he just quickly drives him away, and he sees him getting questioned by the police. Oh my god. And later on, the clients come in, and Serizawa, and he handles the situation. But again, Amakusa has come after that, and he's not leaving them alone. So he comes in and he's like, okay, I have something to tell you. And he talks about like, someone who is hiding in the darkness, this and that, the Hyakki, who is actually going to come and cause problem, and he has come in this like, place to stop that and all that. Obviously, like he's like the yokai hunter, that is the reason why. And he wants to get these people's like, like a little help, like, because these like, these guys are exorcism experts. So Reigen is like, you like, like just say everything properly, you're just fumbling your words and everything, like, I don't have that much amount of time to just stay here and listen to you just speaking nonsense. So he brings out the scroll and he starts giving like, kind of recounting a tale, the way they kind of speak, like, and the night, like, what can I say, the different, like, the way they kind of narrate this whole thing. At first he was doing it like that, but then in the end he just probably wasn't able to do it properly, so he just switches to the normal way of speaking. Okay, he says, I am Amakusa Haruaki, a yokai hunter who he battles the yokai, and he has come to Seasoning City, so because he sensed the presence of yokai here. So basically that, and he's after the evil yokai horde, the 100 demons, or Hyakki. Hyakki, that's why Hyakki, Hyakki, I mean, it means 100, yeah. Like Hyaku means 100, Hyaku, yeah. So Hyakki, so 100 demons, and their goal is the resurrection of the great yokai king. And they're going to steal energy, this and that. So all of this he was saying was actually correct. We see that in the end, he was not just making stuff up. These were actually like, like these like evil spirits were here. So he's like, oh, we need like I need your help. And he's like, Reagan's like, we don't have time for all of that. He's just making some nonsense up or something. And he's like, oh, I have like some other job to do. Like, come on, let's go. And as soon as he says that, he's like, wait, so you're going to help me out if I pay you fees? He's like, all right, here we go, 1 million yen. And Reagan at first was like, just a kid just playing with me. There's probably like some fake notes within it. I love that's what he thinks at the beginning, because if he would probably do something like that. So he opens it up and he's like, everything is real. And he's like, oh my god. And he's like, you know what, you're right, we are going to do this. Like we're going to stop this stop this yokai king from getting revived. We must vanquish the vortex of madness, okay, and break free from the cycle of sadness. And he's like, Serizawa, let's go. The power of money, While this kid, he's like, oh, I made a friend. But then in comes Mob, and Mob is like, oh, like he's just thinking about the whole cultural festival. And Reagan's like, come on, Mob, we have a job to do. And at first, like Amakusa was like, kid, you should stay back. Women and kids should not go. And Reagan's like, Mob will be fine. Like, don't worry. Now after that, like they kind of search different places, like, and he kind of cuts off different places. And Reagan was like, is this guy just playing around or something? And then he's like, it's fine. Like I'm getting paid, so yeah, why not? Let me just hang out with him for a moment. And then he realizes that the thing that Amakusa was saying was actually true. He actually comes to a place where there's like actually like evil spirits moving around and all that. And Reagan is like, is this guy actually not some just making some weird stuff up? He's actually real, because he himself is sweating. So basically what I think is Amakusa is also a person who is extremely sensitive to spirits, and that is why he can sense them, something like that. So it's interesting that he was able to sense all these demons from way far. So I'm guessing his power is something special. Maybe he's like some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a far away, like demon detecting ability or something. I'm not quite sure, but who knows, because he came from a different place to here. That means he sensed it from that place, that far away. That's interesting if you think about it, because I'm pretty sure if Mob and Mob realized that there were some spirits here, he probably would have tried to exorcise it or something. I'm not quite sure, but none of them knew that there was spirits here. But this guy knew. He came from so far away, but still he knew about it. Maybe that's like his special ability or something. I don't know. Anyways, so he's like sweating. He's like, I fought spirits once. I fought for like 3 days and 3 nights or something like that, he says. Basically it was a tough battle, so he's like, yeah, like a little bit tough. So but obviously like here we have Mob, Serizawa. They're way more like used to fighting spirits and all. So like Amakusa has nothing to worry about. Now after that, while all of this was happening, Mob was continuously thinking about what to do for the cultural festival. And then they come across like some roots, and here we kind of see that, I'm guessing these roots were the broccoli roots or something. I'm not quite sure. Like something's happening with that broccoli tree. It's crazy. And I'm not sure what's going on, but Dimple was like on top of it, so who knows what's happening. But anyways, after that we actually meet the yokais. Like all these demons come in, and I love the fact that he brings out his sword and it was written how much the sword cost. Holy blade, Kusanagi no Dai Hanya Kagemitsu, tax included, it's 7 million. That's the amount of money he spent on it. And he just tried to slash it with the monster with the thing, and it just broke. And he's like, oh my god, what the hell. Like money always, it's not always money equal to spiritual power, And then Serizawa, I loved the way Serizawa used his like makeshift blade. It was basically like like a bunch of business cards, just one stacked on top of another. That looked so cool. He was like holding it like this, and it just that was cool. That was a cool way of using that. And while Reagan had his salt with him, Reagan's like, I'm going to weaken it, you guys take care of it, and throw salt on them. Like he Serizawa uses his makeshift blade, while Mob just uses his psychic power. And Amakusa's like, what the hell, these guys are the real deal. While all of this was happening, in comes the Yaki demon generals, and they are like, oh, you guys, like, you guys have, like, you guys are strong, but like, these people, they are my, like, most loyal servants. They are the, like, evil, like, demon generals. So we are going to, like, cast you all into the deepest depths of despair, typical stuff that villains say. While Mob is, like, like, still thinking about the cultural festival, and like here a huge battle starts, like, starts happening, and they were almost going to get hit by that weird looking thing. I don't know what that was, but it had like a little thing on top of his head, like a glowing ball. But Mob gets it, Mob kind of puts it in a ball and puts two demons together and just, takes care of them. And in the end, we get to see that all those demons are gone, but Yaki is still left, So he transforms into a weird, I don't know, like, tentacle. Like, this part reminded me so much of the that episode from what was the name from One Punch Man. What was the name of that guy? The Deep Seeking or whatever. Like the dream that Saitama was having. That huge monster he saw, like, fighting. Like in the dream, and thought it was extremely strong, but then he woke up and realized it was nothing. That thing, it reminded me of. Obviously, I know, like, like, same author, Mob Psycho and One Punch Man. Maybe that's why it reminded me so much of that, like, scene. When this monster, this Yaki, he has, like, multiple arms, like a tentacle and all that, this big. But we have Serizawa and Mob over here, so yeah, Mob just took its head out. And Reagan is like, yeah, there you go. Now after that, we see Amakusa kind of saying, like, oh, you guys could work for me, like, I'm going to pay you, like, good amount of money. And Reagan was pretty happy. Reagan was like, oh my god, that's quite good. But he was also kind of concerned and he kind of thought that, oh, like, maybe Serizawa and Mob will, like, leave me or something because of that. But then they were like, no, it's nothing, like, like, and Serizawa was like, I have to study, and Mob is like, no, I have my hands full with my school. And then Reagan was like, there you go, like, he's kind of content over there. He's like, oh, thank god they're not going to go away. Seeing some better opportunity. And Reagan's like, these guys, they they are my closest people, they're not going to just run away because of some, like, you're going to pay extra money. Then we are not that type of people. We don't work for money. They're our friends. As soon as he says that, Amakusa's like, I'm so sorry, Reagan, like, I thought, like, I thought money solves everything. That's why I give you so much money. But you were helping me out just because you were my friend. And Reagan is thinking, like, wait a minute, this is kind of backfiring. I don't want this going in this direction. And it's like, no, that is a consultation fee. That's different, like, but yeah, we're friends. We're friends. Oh boy. And in the end, Reagan was going to take a picture of it, but he's like, oh, this is like actual, like, demons. We cannot take pictures of it. So here Mob gets an idea. He gets his inspiration from the head of the demon king, Yokai King. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to make this as a design. Now later on, Mob is like, Reagan is like, wait, you have something to ask me, he probably came here because of that reason, probably going to ask Reagan to help give him some ideas. But Mob says, like, okay, like, I had a problem, but I have, like, solved it. And Reagan's like, wait a minute, Mob actually solved something on his own. This shows how he's, like, improving as a person. And later on, Mob goes back to his house and makes, like, a rough sketch, calls the other kids, all the other guys, and tells them. And at first they were kind of whining. They were like, oh my god, like, we could have just ended this with, like, just handing them, like, a white sheet of cloth. But then they, like, they, like, unwillingly kind of helps out Mob little by little, makes those things. By the end, however, when they saw their finished product, they were like, yeah, I'm glad we did it. Like, this happens, like, we see, like, after that we see everyone, like, doing their thing. The cultural festival is here, Subome's class is doing the pancake thing, while and all the others are here, like, you know, like Teru is here. Who else? Oh, then the takoyaki thing, and you know, those brothers, they were here with the telepath club, and each doing their own thing. Mezato, like, you know, snapping pictures, and obviously Mob's place doing the haunted house thing. And Mob had a few ideas, you know. One of the ideas was using salt, giving like a, like, you know, like a container of salt, like as in like a fun little activity the people can do, just throw salt. And we see Reagan just visiting them, and you know, he's like throwing salt, and he sees the design of the, like, you know, the yokai king, and he's like, wow, this is a, like, an interesting design, like, you know, it's a freaky design. But that's the one that Mob did, you know, not Mob only, but everyone did. And in the end, Mob was like, yeah, this is good, and all his friends are like, yeah, you know what, Mob, and at first we were unwilling to do it, but now we see that, yeah, it was nice, we did it. Like, this is the thing, like, this we've seen, like, you know, this actually happens in real life as well, when we are like very reluctant to do something, and like, oh my god, again we'll have to do that. But then when we do it, and in the end we see the finished product, we're like, yeah, it was a tough thing, you know, like I was quite reluctant to start this, but I'm glad that we did it, that type of a thing. And in the end we see Ritsu's class doing the maid cafe, cross-dressing maid cafe, and Ritsu's not having fun at all. He's like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen, I did not want that, and that is why I did not want this going. That's why I brought it up in front of the student council, but they just didn't listen to me, you know. Show comes in and shows like, what the hell is going on? And Reagan actually like makes like a new page, homepage, where there's like an achievement section as to what he did. Like, you know, the first one is defeated the yokai king, and he has like a little sketch on there. And in after the post-credit scene, we see, like, you know, like something weird happens. The roots come out, and I'm not quite sure, but I think that's like the broccoli tree roots or whatever. And something is going on, you know, like with the broccoli tree. We'll see what's going on, maybe in the next few episodes. But yeah, so there you go, that was it. That was my reaction to Mob Psycho 100 season 3 episode number 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. So yeah, so that's it guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Mob Psycho 100. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.